Now, the latest threat to Middle East peace is a promise by Israel to punish the Palestinians if they go ahead with plans to declare statehood at the UN in September. Well, it's considering canceling the landmark 1993 Oslo Accord, which is the main roadmap in resolving the Middle East conflict. But the U.S. is among the countries refusing to support the Palestinians' moves towards recognition. Well, let's get the view of political writer and blogger Emily Hauser. Ms. Hauser, thanks very much for joining us. Now, what would Israel achieve if it cancels the Oslo Accord?
Well, that's an interesting question because it starts with, I actually have to back up a little bit to the vocabulary that's being used to cancel the Oslo Accord. This is an internationally recognized bilateral agreement. It's not Israel breaking up with her boyfriend. You can't just cancel something. There's not some Jedi mind trick that can be done. Oh, this accord was never there. However, having said that, what it will achieve is very little. It will only make its own position more isolated, more difficult to negotiate out of. Having said that, it's also, for all the noise that this suggestion has gotten in the press, there's also the very real possibility that it doesn't seem to be being considered all that seriously. Israeli President Peres said today that it's just a journalistic rumor, was the way he put it, which seems a bit inaccurate because Haaretz has Israeli officials confirming that it's on the table. But the report put it as not the leading alternative, is the way that it was put. So to me, it reads as Israeli officials spitballing in kind of a state of desperation. There's a real whiff of panic to all of this.
Okay, and now many Israelis, though, see the Palestinians as already having violated Oslo by resorting to armed revolt in 2000 and in 2006, as well as voting for Hamas. Now, would such a move by Israel really inflict damage?
I want to ask the question.
It's kind of odd to me that Israelis and the Israeli government refuse to acknowledge the ways in which we, and I say we because I'm Israeli American, the ways in which we have violated the agreement the ink had hardly gone dry. We have not once stopped building in the territories. We have not once stopped adding Israelis there and building bypass roads. So is violence breaking the agreement? Yes, but so are building settlements. So are running bombing raids and running raids into the centers of town. You know, Israel has continued with military incursions into areas that were supposed to be entirely under Palestinian security control from the very beginning. So, yes, both sides have broken the accords time and again. But for Israel to pretend that they have not is just gross dishonesty.
Right. Israel also used strong words saying they will punish the Palestinians, but also that they say that the Palestinians' unilateral move for statehood in September will not bring peace. What do you think the impact will be on the ground?
Well, on the ground, it will not immediately bring peace. It won't even immediately bring statehood.
Will it make things worse,
There are two possibilities here. The Palestinians, in the short run, it might, but in the long run, because it's likely to inflame passions on the Israeli side and lead to Israeli violence against the Palestinians. I think it's interesting that the Israeli government is using the word punish, because that says a lot about the Israeli attitude towards the people with whom it's supposedly negotiating, right? However, what the Palestinians are proposing, and Israel and America seem to have not noticed this or are refusing to see it, is they're proposing going to the international community and saying, yes, we are part of you. We have this state according to limited boundaries, the 1967 borders with negotiated adjustments, and we want to live side by side with Israel. We want to forswear violence permanently and become a member of the international community. And Israel is acting like a bomb has been set off in the Knesset.
Okay, well, thank you very much for that analysis. We do have to see how this will play out. Emily Hauser, a political writer and blogger. Thank you very much.